Hi, I'm Kari Gascoigne, and this is speech number 2, persuasive speech about texting and driving. Imagine you're on your way home one night from a basketball game with some friends. You're all having fun talking about the game and jamming out to the radio. Your phone vibrates. You have a text message from a friend. There's no hesitation. You reach for your phone immediately. 3, maybe 5 seconds pass as you read and respond. That whole time your eyes are off the road. In that matter of seconds, your car has drifted into the other lane, right into the path of an oncoming vehicle. When you finally realize this, it is already too late. You collide with the other vehicle. Before you know it, you and your friends are tumbling in your car as you roll into the ditch. There's blood and glass everywhere. Your friends are all screaming. You have just made a terrible mistake that hurt your friends. Not to mention the other vehicle, there was a family of 4 inside. They are all now dead. You have to live with this for the rest of your life. Are you willing to have something like this happen to you just because of one lousy text message? There are many statistics out there regarding texting and driving. Did you know that if you choose to text and drive, you're 23% more likely to become in an accident? Or texting and driving affects your reaction time about the same as someone with a blood alcohol concentration of the legal limit of 0.08? Or that 49% of drivers with cell phones under the age of 35 have read a text message while driving? Those are only a few scary statistics about texting and driving. Not to mention that 77% of teens think they are capable of texting and driving safely, and distracting driving is the #1 killer of teens in America. 78% of drivers know the dangers of texting and driving, and they still choose to do it. There aren't very many laws in the United States banning texting and driving. South Dakota is one of the states that does not currently have a law banning it. However, a few cities in South Dakota, such as Aberdeen, have taken action against texting and driving and made laws within their city limits to ban all texting and driving. They know all the dangers that can happen resulting in texting and driving. Texting and driving is not the only way you can become distracted while driving. Drinking and driving is a very scary situation. If you choose to drink and drive, you may become distracted and possibly kill others. All states have laws against drinking and driving, and there are very severe consequences if you choose to drink and drive. Also, something as simple as eating and driving can also become a huge distraction. Cities like here in South Dakota have taken action and made laws against eating and driving. And the more passengers you have along with you in your vehicle, you can also become distracted for them. And when you reach to turn the radio station or are jamming out to music too loud, you can also become very distracted. Texting and driving distracts drivers in 3 main ways. First, visually. You take your eyes completely off the road, which can be very dangerous. Secondly, manually, because you're taking your hands off the steering wheel to respond to a text, and it can also affect how you press the gas pedal. And lastly, mentally. It can take your focus completely off of driving. In 2002 to 2007, over 17,000 deaths resulted in texting and driving. Do you want to become one of those statistics? How can we prevent texting and driving accidents? There are many things you can do to prevent you from reaching for your phone while driving. First, you can just simply turn your cell phone off. Or you can put your phone on vibrate or even on silent. I believe the best way you can avoid from texting and driving would be simply to keep your phone in your bag or completely out of sight so you're not tempted to touch it. Now that we know these dangers, we need to spread the information. We need to encourage our friends not to text and drive to save lives around the world. You need to inform them of the dangers, ask them if it really is appropriate to text and drive, or you can make a pact together to strictly avoid texting and driving while you are operating a vehicle. Give your phone to a friend or even have them text for you if you absolutely have to text. Do anything to prevent you from reaching for your phone and becoming one of these deadly statistics. Now, the next time you're going somewhere or out with friends, think about what can happen. Do you want this to happen to you? Do you want to hurt someone you love? Do you want to live the rest of the life with a mistake you made for responding to one silly text message? Texting and driving is not worth it. It can wait.